All right, everyone. So Bronson Reed revealed in a recent interview what Triple H said to him after he landed the, big tsunami splash on to Seth Rollins, right? That was, remember, the one where he did a bunch of them. So this is what he said. It's one of those things where in the moment you start to realize this is more than just a regular segment of TV. I've attacked people before on TV. I've done similar things, but I could just tell by the way the crowd was reacting and the reactions I was getting in the arena that when I got backstage it was going to be a similar thing. I remember going through Gorilla and Triple H saying, like, that moment's gonna live forever. You're sort of set. So I likened it to Steve Austin saying his Austin 316 line. Like, hopefully the six tsunamis will be something that now has changed the way I'm perceived and sets me on a bigger trajectory. So the reason we did this video was because it just shows, number one, how locked in Triple H is, and number two, how locked in Bronson Reed is. Because both of these guys, they took away from that segment the perfect thing you're supposed to take away. Everything they said there is true. We did a video on it right after that saying this was a powerful segment. That segment, you could feel it. Even if you weren't in the building, you could feel, wow, this was exciting. Fans loved it. It made Bronson Reed look like a badass. It didn't really take away from Seth Rollins because, he was still going out there to help out. So it didn't take away from anybody. It just really built up Bronson Reed. And now every time you see him on TV, you think this guy is a badass. And it started with that moment. It started with good storytelling and Triple H being able to listen to the audience, right? To being able to put himself in the audience's shoes to make sure, oh, this is what they want to see. This is what we'll give them. So I just thought this was awesome. And the fact that Bronson Reed articulated it the way he did, right? The fact that he was able to understand what it was. Is it going to be as big as Austin 316? Obviously not. But the point he's making is that's my moment. That's my Austin 316 moment where now I went from somebody who, was wrestling and people knew me to that's Bronson Reed. Wow. He is a scary guy to put up against. I could put him up against any of the baby faces and, he'll be a threat. So I think this is a huge, huge moment. And the fact that Triple H and Bronson Reed understand that is a good sign for all of us that want to see more of it happen.